Denny Segura for MMA Junkie. I'm here with Antonio Carlos Jr., who's getting ready to fight in the semifinal of the PFL light heavyweight tournament against Emiliano Sordi. First of all, Shoeface, how are you feeling? Right, you're two fights into your PFL career. Last time I spoke to you, you had just signed. You were saying how you were a little sad to leave the UFC, but excited for a new beginning. Overall, how's this experience been like in PFL?
Man, it's been nice. I think it's the first time in my life, a new era in my life. Just loving to be here, fighting for PFL. I think I find my place. You know what I mean? Really happy to be here.
And in our previous chat, we had mentioned how like you weren't really too into the trash talking era and everything that was going on. You just wanted to fight, and sometimes the whole politics can put you back in your career, right? Here, you just show up and fight, and if you win, you advance. Two fights away from $1 million. How does it feel to sort of be in this type of format?
It's great. I think I'm fit on it. You know what I mean? I'm this kind of guy. I'm an athlete. I like fighting. That's what I like to do. I don't really like trash talking. This is not my style. I don't actually feel comfortable doing that. As I said before, I like people. I don't have hate inside of me. You know what I mean? I just loving doing what I do. Love fighting, love competing, and that's why I choose to be an athlete. I choose to be a fighter.
The interesting thing about PFL is the activity, right? This will be your third fight in what 4 months. How are you feeling physically, and do you like being this active?
I love being active, bro. I used to fight a lot when I used to fight jiu-jitsu. A lot of tournaments during the year, a lot of fights every tournament, and this is actually gonna be my fight number four because I had one fight on UFC in January, in the Fight Island. Now it's gonna be my fight number four, and I hope to be fighting in October, my fifth. So I like to be active. I think this is good for the athlete. You know what I mean? You keep your pace, like keep fighting, keep competing. This is really good.
Apart from the change in promotions, we also talked about how this was going to be a big change for you because you're fighting in a new weight class, like heavyweight, not middleweight. How have you been feeling at 205 pounds?
Man, feeling way better though. I used to cut like 35 pounds, to make 185. I think was a lot, and I think that affect my performance, So I feeling way better now. I cut like 15 pounds. This is normal. This is easy, You see, I don't feel like I'm sick. I feel like I'm healthy. I'm ready, you know. I have this feeling that I want to fight, I want to go for a war. So that's what I think we should feel before a fight, you know what I mean? Like 185, I used to feel like sick, what I'm like, I have no energy at all and affect a lot of my performance, I think that I should done that way earlier.
And I talked to Emiliano Sordi a little bit ago, and he told me you guys actually used to train together a little bit. What's the history there?
Man, I don't really remember the training and stuff, even though I wouldn't say, but like, like, no, he's a really nice guy. You train some like 6 years ago in Nova União, Brazil, Uh, I don't really remember the train, but you can tell for the fights how tough he is, and we just cool with each other. I think we're gonna have a good matchup, a good fight, and the best gonna win.
Is it safe to say that this fight is a classic striker versus grappler matchup?
Yeah, strike against a grappler and Brazil against Argentina, two classics, right? Yeah, yeah.
Are you going to take a little bit of revenge of from Copa America?
I hope so. I hope so. That's what I'm gonna try to do.
Certainly a great matchup. And lastly, you fought some of the best in the world at 185 pounds in the UFC. How have you found the level here at PFL? You feel like it's up to par, and you're fighting some of the best in the world as well?
Man, it's the same thing. You can see like guys like Rory McDonald, they lost. Like, there's a lot of guys who just stay in the way. I think the level is high, bro. Every place you go, you get sometimes you have people like unknown fighters that they really good. You know what I mean? So the level is too high here, and it's getting even better and better. Every year you see like better guys coming, signing with the PFL. A lot of big names now. So it's pretty hard, man. It's not easy at all.
I mean, appreciate the time. Always a pleasure talking to you, and best of luck in this semifinal.
Thank you so much.